Welcome back to another video, guys. I just did this video but I had to stop it because my camera or my phone started lagging really bad for unknown reasons. But let's jump right into it. The worst part about owning a Mini Cooper is not the fact of there being a cup that blocks little, mirror things or anything like that. It's actually the fact that if you want to go and get any parts for your Mini, you can't do it locally, essentially. Unless you try to go to a salvage yard, but generally speaking, because it's a Mini, all the parts there will probably be already picked clean. So what am I talking about here? Well, I'll give you a good example. Back a while ago, my dad changed the oil in my Mini Cooper, and I had to go get an oil drain plug for my Mini Cooper. Well, I went into my local AutoZone and told them I needed an oil drain plug for a 2013 Mini Cooper. The guy proceeded to come back and show me a plug which was not the plug that goes in my Mini Cooper. And I looked at him and I said, where are you getting the logistics and or information from that's saying that this will work and fit in my Mini Cooper? And he goes, right here on the website, see? And he looked and it said, this may fit a 2013 Mini Cooper. I said, you see where it says may fit? It's not going to fit. And he goes, yes, it will. And I said, give me about 3 to 5 minutes. I'll be right back. So I came back with literally pictures of what the bolt looked like in the bottom of the car and different things like that. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's not the same thread. I said, yes, I know. It's not going to fit. Is there any way you can order me one or get me, same day shipped here so I can get it? He goes, no, we can't do that. We don't do any other parts besides this. So I said, okay, thanks. And keep in mind, I didn't just try AutoZone. I tried 4 other places in the area. So when it just comes down to getting parts for a Mini, you always have to get it to OEM spec. You always have to get it online, and generally speaking, that's the worst part of owning a Mini. You also just can't go get an aftermarket radio from a place like Walmart or something like that and then just put it in your Mini. Yes, you have to splice the wires and stuff like that and put it in, but it'll throw an error code because the Mini Cooper does not know what you just put in the system. So you have to get that professionally cleared out and the numbers cleared. That comes with most general new cars. But what I'm saying here is there's a lot of places in your local area that will not provide you with parts for a Mini Cooper because it's not as well known or not as well driven as a Toyota or different things along those lines, and a lot of those parts will not fit Mini Coopers. Another example I can give right here is when I went to go get my spark plugs and or my ignition coils, I went to about 4 different auto places asking them if they could specifically order me these type of ignition coils and these type of spark plugs. Their answers was no. We can just give you Bosch, and we can just give you, Bosch, or there's another brand that they told me which I never even fucking heard of. I said, okay, well, thanks for the help. Because they can't do it. They can't order me specific Mini Cooper floor mats either. Mini Cooper floor mats have to be ordered online, and they're not cheap compared to like regular $15 floor mats you just go and throw in your car that normally work for generally all other cars. It doesn't work the same way. So what it comes down to is the worst part about owning a Mini Cooper is just the fact that you cannot literally go today if you want to and get the part for the car. You generally speaking have to order it, have to wait till it gets there to be able to do anything you want to your car, and or if something needs replaced. Another example would be my headlight trim. If you guys remember a while back, if you guys haven't, check the card in the top right hand corner of the screen, but I replaced the headlight trim on my Mini Cooper, and I got one which was an aftermarket one that said it was to OEM, but it didn't actually fit the car. The clip wouldn't go on. It was about this far away, and there was no way getting it to it without actually warping the headlight trim, which I didn't want to do. Also, the headlight trim felt very weightless and didn't feel like it was generally in quality. It felt like it was pretty crappy quality, so I didn't want to put that on my car anyway. So I had to send those back and get genuine OEM Mini Cooper headlight trims and put those on the car, and they overall looked the way they were supposed to. So generally speaking, a lot of the aftermarket stuff you can't just buy and pop on the Mini. You can get it to work, but it requires modifications to the actual part before you put it on. I'm just talking about for the general consumer, which is what the major statistics show of people that own Mini Coopers, is just a casual driver. For a lot of casual people, if they want to change the mirror caps, they just want to be able to buy it and stick it on. They don't care if it's to OEM spec or not. And that's the issue when it comes in to with a Mini Cooper. You can't just go and get those parts at your local place. You have to wait. You have to order them online. You have to do your research to make sure it's specific, to make sure it fits that specific type of Mini Cooper that you have. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.